So, hi guys, my name is Claire Pearson. I am the owner of Real Ass Women Raw Fitness. And what we focus on at Raw Fitness is changing the habits, the thoughts, the behaviors, the stories, the internal chatter that makes you inconsistent, that stops you from putting in the work day in and day out, that makes you question yourself, that makes you question your beliefs, that makes you not put in time for yourself because you don't feel worth it. All this internal stuff that needs to shift in order for you to actually execute the nutrition plan and the exercise plan. And all of what we talk about here is inside out fitness training, because that is the only way that it is going to stick, you guys. So again, hashtag live if you are here live with me, so I know that you are watching this, and hashtag replay if you're watching this as a replay. So I want to talk to you quickly about why this internal shift is necessary before you are going to get external change, okay? It's very important that you understand this. The very best nutrition plan and the very best exercise plan ever will not work if you are not following the plan, okay? So changing you, creating a different ability to follow the plan is way more important than what the actual plan is. Now, of course, there are some really, really stupid, miserable, restrictive plans that there's no way you're going to follow for a long time. Of course, there are hormone needs as we get older, and needs to balance cortisol, have certain foods that help with estrogen and progesterone. There is an element of intelligent nutrition and exercise programming that needs to happen. But the most intelligent programming does not fucking matter if you are not able to stick with anything, okay? And that is why changing you is so important if you want this to last. And why are we talking about wanting it to last? Well, ladies, does anybody want to put in the work again? I was talking to this woman the other day, and she said that her program worked until she stopped doing it. And I'm going to tell you right now, we need to redefine what it worked means. Because if the weight came back, program didn't work. Okay? It's not your fault. It is the fact that the program did not help you change anything about what was going on inside of you, that you could not make something consistent happen over the long haul to permanently change your behaviors. Okay? So, when we talk about the title of today's live, how to become addicted to movement even if you hate working out, I've seen it happen. In fact, there are many women inside of the Transformation Academy program who hated working out, and now they love it. And why is this important? Well, because if you want consistency day in and day out for years, for decades, then you have to actually like what you're doing. You have to actually become addicted to doing the things you need to do. If you do not like what you're doing, there is only so long that you can hold your breath, jump underwater, just grin and bear it, suck it up, do the work until you just are like, I need to breathe. Give me all the donuts, and I'm going to sit on my couch for 8 weeks. That's what happens, right? Okay. If you don't like what you're doing, if you feel miserable about the process, if you feel restricted and like it sucks and it's so much effort and you like lead feet picking you up to go to the gym, if that's how you feel, your effort is fleeting at best. Okay. So it is it's fundamentally important that you will learn how to become addicted, not just to movement, but to the right foods. Even if you hate working out, and even if you hate the right foods, if you don't learn how to do that, weight's coming back. Promise you. Like that's the fucking reality. It's coming back. And why do we ever want to do that again, right? We want to love it. We want to love it. We want to be excited to wake up and do it every day because it feels enjoy it, and we just want to be that person who wakes up and has a shake and goes to the gym and it's just all easy, right? And I promise you, you can get there. You can become that person. But notice how I said you can become that person, not you can follow that plan. It's not a plan, it's a becoming of a different person. Okay? And this training today is going to help you very, very quickly to start making that shift. And this is the kind of thing that we do ad nauseum inside of the Transformation Academy. So after 16 weeks of deep dive coaching with me, you're a totally different person with totally different habits, totally different thoughts, totally different feelings. And then weight loss sticks forever. Okay? One last time, hashtag live if you are here with me live. So I know that you're here and that you're watching this, and hashtag replay if you're seeing this as a replay. Let's get going, okay? Today, I'm going to teach you the 3 questions that you need to ask yourself to very, very easily create new behaviors. That's what we're going to go over first, okay? This is very simple. It takes a level of awareness. Okay, so understand that a lot of the mistakes that you make with your food choices or your lack of movement or your lack of consistency in good food and good movement is because you're not really aware. You're on autopilot a lot of the day. You know, when you like get in your car and you drive somewhere and you're like, oh my gosh, how did I even get here? That's how we live a significant portion of our life. Stress is coming at us. We react to that stress. There's an email, there's a text message, kid needs something, boss needs something, partner needs something. Go, 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 go. React, react, zero awareness. Okay? When you learn the strategies to stop the reactionary behaviors so you can slow down just enough to start hearing yourself and creating awareness within yourself, that's when these questions will be effective for you to ask yourself, okay? So let's put ourselves in the state where we are something totally wrong. There's pizza there. We order pizza for the kids. It's there. It tastes amazing, and we want it. And we're like right about to reach for it. We need to have enough awareness, enough distance from the stress and everything that's going on around us to ask these questions. First question, how do I feel right now, and why do I feel this way? Now, a lot of incorrect food choices, I would say like 80% or 90% of them come from I'm feeling overwhelmed, I'm feeling stressed out, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling like I need a reward because I did lots of the right things, I'm feeling really happy and I want to celebrate, okay? It's feeling-based choices. So you need to ask yourself, how do I actually feel right now? And why do I feel this way? So if you ask that question and you actually see, oh, I'm feeling really overwhelmed in this day at the moment. Things are really busy and I feel super underwater right now. That gives you enough awareness to go, oh, I don't actually want the food. I just want to feel less overwhelmed right now. Maybe I can just go take deep breaths for 30 seconds and shift my focus to something that feels better to think about and de-stress myself, okay? So you need to have the awareness of how do I feel right now and why do I feel this way? And for some of you, that is enough to stop the negative action that is about to happen, the food choice that is not so good. Now, for some of you, you're going to need to take that a step further with question 2. How will I feel if I take this action and why? Okay, so if I eat the pizza, how am I going to feel? Physically, you know, like, am I going to feel tired? Am I going to feel bloated? Am I going to feel foggy for the rest of the day? How am I going to feel mentally? Am I going to feel upset with myself? Am I going to feel like I let myself down? Am I going to be disappointed in myself? Am I going to feel like a failure? Am I going to hate myself? How are you going to feel after this choice takes place? Again, you need a level of awareness and mindfulness on the front end in order to execute that question, right? You have to slow down a little bit. Picking up what I'm putting down? If you are and you're here live, comment on that. Let me know that you understand this, okay? Now that question in itself is going to stop even more of you, okay? But some of you might need another layer of question, and you're going to need to ask yourself question 3. How will I feel if I don't take this action? And why? Okay, so you're right there, you're about to have this pizza. How will I feel if I don't take this action? Well, I might feel really proud of myself. I might feel empowered. I might feel like I've done the right thing. I might feel confident. I might feel closer to my goal. I might feel in control of my decisions. And why? Because I made a choice to not have that pizza, or I made a choice to get up and go to the gym, okay? And once you ask yourself those three questions, you will start to easily shift the autopilot behavior that was about to happen. It is almost entirely autopilot that we just reach for the bad shit. Okay, we ask those questions, we slow it down, we create awareness, we realize how we feel and how we're going to feel, and we make different choices because of it. Okay, that's super, super simple. Use it, let me know if it works. Second thing I want to teach you today about how to become addicted to movement, even if you hate working out, so you can create permanent consistency for permanent weight loss. No more yo-yo diets. Stop the yo-yo, okay? My two-step process to cement new habits. It is very, very simple. Okay. Neuroscience and brain research tells us that the best, quickest way to create new habits is to pair them with an existing habit. Okay. We have a lot of habits that we execute on a daily basis that happen without any thought. One of the best ones is brushing your teeth. Okay. But if you go through your day, think about what do you do as a routine. I bet you wake up the same way, you go to the bathroom the same way, you brush your teeth the same way, you go to your kitchen the same way, to start your coffee pot the same way, you sit down the same way. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you do the same every day. Now, what you need to do is you need to pick one of those existing habits, and then you need to pick the new behavior to turn into a habit, make it, and pair it with that existing habit. Okay. So if your new behavior that you really, really, really want to work towards is getting up and going to the gym, even when you hate it, okay, a really great way to make that a new habit, put the running shoes right next to the toothbrush. And every single day after you brush your teeth, you put on the running shoes. Now notice that didn't actually have anything to do with going to the gym or completing a workout. We're making things as small as possible so that you can do it every single day to build that muscle of consistency. And again, the very best way to create new consistency with new habit is to keep it super small and smush it right up against something else that is already a very, very easy habit. Okay? Try that one. If you suffer from this lack of consistency, try that one and see how it goes. I need a coffee break. It's just the way it is. All right. Third thing I want to teach you guys today about how to become addicted to movement, even if you hate working out, is why you need to become a weight loss actress. A weight loss actress. What is it? Well, I want you to consider. Okay. Let's say right now you weigh 200 pounds. You you kind of have some low confidence in yourself. You don't really believe it's possible for you anymore. Working out is really a struggle. It's physically challenging. It's mentally challenging because you feel like you suck and everybody's watching you. You feel like a failure because you can't do it a lot. Like put yourself into that state. Okay. Then I want you to consider how you would feel when you reached your goal. So to do this, you literally need to close your eyes and start to see yourself as this, maybe it's smaller, maybe it's stronger, maybe it's more confident. You have to feel yourself as that person. You need to live in it. Like, what is that person doing? Where are they going? How are they interacting with other people? How do they feel in themselves? What is their job? What's their relationship like? And you need to feel it daily. You need to get excited, like so excited about it, as if it has already happened. Because what we're doing here is teaching your brain a new possibility of how things could be. Okay, your brain is just a program. It simply is learning and operating on what happened yesterday, this certain set of circumstances, and you can shift that by showing your brain something new. The best way to do that is to feel it at the same time. How would you interact with food differently? How would you interact with exercise differently if you were already fit? What thoughts would be different for you? What actions would be different for you? What feelings would be different for you? You got to identify all of that. You got to get very clear on all of that, and then you have to act like that now. You have to ditch current reality. I don't care what current reality is. Current reality today. You got to figure out exactly what you want to feel and be and create and do and live in that instead. Act like that. Because I promise you, that not only teaches your brain a new program, a new story, a new possibility, it propels your actions into an entirely different state because you feel different now. Does that make sense? If you're watching this live, tell me that makes sense. Pop that in the comments. Tell me that you are picking this up, you guys. This is really complicated for some people. If you've always approached weight loss as a program, a plan, exercise routine, and then you fail and you're like, God, it must have been the program, must have been the plan. Ugh, that one didn't work so well. Maybe I. If that has always been the way you have looked at weight loss, this is going to be like mind blowing for you. Okay. So I just want you to really start to consider, really start to understand that it's not the plan. It's you living in yesterday's feelings, yesterday's thoughts, yesterday's beliefs, yesterday's behaviors. It's you living on autopilot without awareness and mindfulness of what you want and a focus on how to get there. So it's this stuff. Okay. Last thing I want you to know, in order to become addicted to movement and eating right. And I promise you, if you execute these strategies, if you actually follow through on what you're learning here and you execute this, you will change who you are and you will become addicted to those workouts and to eating right. Now, this one is really powerful, okay? And this is how wanting to look better is stopping you from your progress. How wanting to look better is actually stopping you from getting there. Okay? And here's why. I just want to look better. I just want to look better in my clothes. It's not enough. It's totally not enough. It's a very, very superficial. It doesn't really have any emotional weight, emotional meat behind it. Okay? And here's the thing. Change is difficult. Weight loss is difficult, not because you can't do it, but because changing behaviors on a long-term permanent basis is hard, whether it's for a relationship or a career or parenting or your body or your mind, or like making change, leveling up is hard, okay? You're gonna come up against walls. And it's really easy when you come up against those walls. If I just want to look better is your reason for putting in effort, then when you come up against those walls, it's not deep enough to make you want to put in the work to jump over the wall, okay? It's really easy to get comfortable where you are if you're saying, I just want to look better. I just want to look better. It's so easy to say, well, I look good enough. I mean, it's not that I look that bad. I look like everyone else. I mean, I'm over 40 anyway. I mean, it's not, I'm happy in all these other parts of my life. I mean, it's good enough. Do you see that? It's a really, I just want to look better, puts you like square in the comfort zone. And guess what, ladies? If you are in the comfort zone, not a whole lot of inspired, motivated action is being taken. And in order to make permanent change, you have to take inspired action. You can't take half-ass, complacent, kind of comfortable action steps if you want to change. It doesn't work that way. So that goal, that statement, I just want to look better, is very superficial. And superficial goals allow complacency, and allows you to very easily stop, to very easily be like, huh, whatever. Okay? So here's what you need to do instead. You need to stop saying, I just want to look better. I just want to, feel a little bit better. Okay? You need a real why. Transformation Academy, this is something that we also teach, is how to find the why, the real deep reason that creates excitement and passion and inspired action. Okay? Because if you feel passionate, if you feel excited, if you feel inspired, if you are just on fire, lit up, like shooting stars coming out of your eyeballs about this thing that you want, then I promise you, you come against the walls of difficulty in making changes and you just jump right over that wall. The wall doesn't matter so much. So you have to learn how to create a really deep, meaningful why of what you want, why you want it, that goes way, way, way deeper than I just want to look better. Okay? So let's all just stop saying, I just want to look better. Because that's not actually what you really want. And if you start digging, if you start doing the work, learning who you are, getting to know yourself, you will start to find all these other things that you actually want. And some of those things are going to pull you into excited, passionate, inspired action. And that, my friends, is how you become addicted to movement and eating right, even if you hate working out and healthy salads. I hope that was really, really helpful today for you guys. If you made it to the end of this with me 22 minutes later, then hashtag the end. So I know you saw all of this because a lot of you hashtag replay and then you watch like 2 minutes of it. So hashtag the end. Did you stay through the whole thing? And then comment in here, what out of this training are you going to take away and actually execute? Okay, don't be that collector of information, the downloader of PDFs and plans, and the watcher of YouTube videos without the execution behind it. Tell me what one thing you are going to take from this and put into practice so you can start to become the kind of person who can make sustainable change. Become the person first, then get the physical outcome from making the changes as a person. I hope that makes sense to you. I hope this was really helpful. If you want to learn more about what it is we do inside the Transformation Academy, then go ahead and comment that inside of this live, and I'll be sure to reach out, send you some more information, and see if you are a fit for what it is we do.